What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here with the quartering. Really happy to say we've surpassed 5,000 subscribers, and I really want to thank all of you for that, for sharing the videos and tweeting them out, because I can tell that's how this channel is growing. Certainly, it's not from the YouTube search algorithm. But for the 5,000 subscribers special, I thought I would address something that it's actually been on my mind for a while. There's this trend in gaming currently. It's been going on for quite some time, where people use autism as an insult, and I have done it rarely, and every time I've actually said it, it feels really cringeworthy. And having a nephew who actually, or a cousin, I'm sorry, who actually has autism, it's not a great scene. There are high functioning people with autism, but many people who have it live basically a really terrible life. So, I think people should say whatever they want to say. That's their right. But for me, I'm going to try to keep my insults to things people actually have control over. Being autistic, or like saying somebody has Down syndrome. This is like low hanging fruit. And it's kind of crummy to make fun of somebody for something that they have no control over. Certainly, gaming culture, meme culture, this is, beyond what should be even considered a moral compass. But this is just for me. I don't want to use this term anymore. And I didn't use it often before, but, I'm going to try to be careful. There are a lot of things I actually used to say when I was a kid. Growing up in the Midwest, we used to call, like all of when I was a young kid, like middle school, like the F word, in an effort to avoid a demon here. But it was very common for us to call each other that name. We didn't even really understand, anything about it. But this word's kind of left my vocabulary. Unless it's literally talking to a gay person and I'm using it ironically, then it's on, because that's always fun. But I thought, what better way, again, like, to be clear, I think, I have no moral power over anybody's choice of words. I think people should say what they want to say, and I respect that. I personally don't want to use this terminology anymore, and I won't. And that's kind of the beauty of it all, right? But I thought, what a fun way to ring in this. What a more fun way than actually testing myself for autism. There's a specific kind of test that is a good indicator, or at least one indicator of the symptoms of autism in adults, and it's called the Reading the Mind in the Eyes test. The lower you score, the more you're going to be, quote, on the spectrum. And I thought, as a Magic player, it's kind of commonly accepted that, like, all the best Magic players have autism. They're flicking their cards, they're doing weird things socially. I actually think most of them are just weird in their mannerisms, just like myself. I actually think far fewer of them are actually autistic. But with this test, people with autism usually display a much more difficult time actually figuring out the right answers. And I saw it referred to, and I'm going to do it. Let's do it together. And I swear I have not done this before. And I'll leave a link in the description below, too. Let me know what you scored down below. And maybe your age and sex would be interesting to know, too. But, I don't know what to expect. I saw this, and I was like, I'm going to take this. But then I was like, well, what better way to do it than to do it on a video for, the real-time reaction. For your family and friends, how good are you reading people's emotions? I think I'm slightly better. I don't think, for the record, I'm autistic. Do you think reading people's emotions is a skill that can be learned and practiced? Yeah, I would think so. What is my gender? Male. It's complicated. How often do I use a computer? Gosh, many hours most days. What device are you using to click right now? Mouse. Kind of nervous. Let's see here. Hopefully this test actually works. Instructions. Well, the test will investigate your ability to read emotions from the eyes. You'll be shown a pair of eyes with 4 emotions labeled around it. You are to select the one that best describes the emotion of the eye showing. Please provide the best guess for each one. There's 1 practice questions followed by 36 test questions. Oh gosh. I hope this isn't an indicator. Maybe panicked? It doesn't tell me if it's right or wrong, right? Oh, I got it right. All right. Well, that's a good sign. All right. What do we got? I think this is playful. It's not terrified. It's not arrogant. No, maybe. Maybe he's like saying, are you kidding me? Like, why are the eyes raised? Like the... Maybe I'll go with... annoyed. I feel like maybe it's annoyed. Thank you, puppy. My dog's concerned that I'm going to find out live here that I have autism. Okay, so... Convinced? No. Desire? Flustered? Or joking? I'm going with desire. Joking, insisting, relaxed. Maybe I can make this bigger for you all. Let's do that. They don't look like they're joking or relaxed or amused. So let's say insisting. Irritated, sarcastic, worried. They look kind of worried. Let's try that. Aghast. That's kind of a fantasizing, impatient, alarmed. Boy, I hope this isn't any indicator because this doesn't feel like that easy. It's not aghast or alarmed. I'm going to go with fantasizing. Apologetic, friendly, dispirited, uneasy. Uneasy? Despondent, relieved, excited, shy. Ooh, maybe despondent. I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of these right. Horrified, no. Annoyed, no. I'd say preoccupied, maybe. Not bored. Oh, no. I don't like how difficult these are. I feel like these should have been easier. That's not flirtatious. I don't see regret there. It's not terrified. Oh God. Maybe it is regret. It's not flirty. That's not flirty. Let's try that. Indifferent? No. Embarrassed? No. Skeptical? That one's definitely. Anticipating? Decisive? Threatening or shy? Why are these so hard? I don't think... I mean, maybe anticipating. It's not shy. Doesn't seem to be threatening. Let's try anticipating. I feel like those eyes are accusing me of something. Contemplative, flustered, amused, encouraged. I think they look contemplative. This looks thoughtful to me. Some of these feel easier. This feels affectionate. She doesn't look bored or aghast. I'm going to say decisive. God, it's even like staring at these eyes. Maybe tentative? This dude looks friendly. Fantasizing. Nice. Preoccupied. This person looks angry. Defiant. Yeah. Hostile? No. Excited? Definitely not. Pensive? Sure. Despondent, incredulous. I'm not even totally sure exactly what these looks might look like. I think this person looks interested. Alarmed, shy, anxious, hostile. I don't know. That's not shy. It's not alarmed. I'm going to go with hostile, actually. Maybe cautious? Oh, I'm almost done. Interested, joking, affectionate. I like affectionate there. I feel like I'm picking that for all the good-looking women. That's concerning. Impatient, aghast, that's irritated. I've seen irritated. That's flirtatious. That's confident. Come on, I gotta be getting a bunch of these right. Serious? That person looks concerned. Distrustful, maybe? This is the same look. Maybe nervous? That person looks suspicious. Select the figure that best describes how I'm feeling. I don't know. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty calm. I would say I'm pretty calm. If you're not a native English speaker, do you recognize I am a native speaker? No. Did you cheat? No. 31 out of 36. That's way better than I thought. 89%. Now, what does that mean? This test was developed in Great Britain, and the images you saw were taken from British magazines in the 90s. Unsurprisingly, the test doesn't work perfectly for people who are not native speakers of English or people who come from cultures very different than Britain's. Should you worry if you got a low score? No, your screen lighting, level, mood, fatigue, and many other factors. Okay. So I would say I did pretty well. Not autistic, at least according to this test. I'd be interested to see what your scores are in the comment section down below. We'll see you at 10,000 subscribers.